this right here, this is a good sign. Alright, so the Duramax is hooked up to the enclosed trailer. Please ignore the belt squeal. I gotta replace it still, but it's been a while since I've been on here. This thing is a runner. She's hitting on all 8 now, running good. Went down and got it smogged. Waiting for the registration. So finally this thing is done. And I got a slow leak. I don't even know if it's a slow leak, but I got a leak on the right rear tire of the trailer, so I gotta air that up real quick. And gonna go ahead and plop it right here and start getting it ready to go racing, because it's been a long time. I'm ready to go racing. So thank you guys for tuning in to Cherezian Racing. I know it's been a long time, like I just said, but I'm getting back to it. So appreciate you guys tagging along, and I'm gonna go up this tire right now. So it seems like there's been about 1.5 million things that have gotten in the way of me going racing again, and one of that has been crazy weather we've been having. It seems like everything's been getting canceled as far as races and practice days go. So I'm hoping that this is the last of the rain here. This is crazy. We normally get rain like this in California this late, but we've been getting a ton of rain. So I'm hoping it's done. I hope the nice weather comes out and shines down the track so we can go racing here pretty soon. Alright, so I just figured I'd show you guys what I've been doing here in the shop. Got a engine run stand I made from scratch here. This is a 350 out of like a 99 Silverado or Tahoe or Suburban. It's what they call the L31 engine. I basically just did a rebuild on it. The carburetor here, the 4412 2-barrel, and this distributor is out of the hobby stock. And what I'm doing is I need to get this motor started up and running for something else, and I also want to go through the carb and the distributor and kind of blueprint it on this motor before I go ahead and stab that motor in it. And so basically I got the jets changed, the power valve changed. This thing runs good, and right now I'm doing something that's kind of weird. You guys might not know what I'm doing, but some of y'all might. Got a hole cut in the distributor cap there, and let me show you what I'm doing right now. Got a little clamp here on the vacuum advance rod and a timing light. Check it out. Need a little go-go juice. No cam, she's tame. Alright, so check it out. Does anybody know what I'm doing? And no, the answer is not setting a timing. Got a little rolling rock action here tonight. Something new. Okay, I pushed the motor over here on the run stand for now. Got the garage pretty dang cleaned up. You know what that means. It's time to pull in the hobby stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and just nose her in here and then assemble the engine and the transmission and the bell housing all together. Throw it in there, do the motor mounts, and get started on this baby. So it is a very thirsty Thursday, my favorite day of the week, as you guys know, and the weather's finally good. I can be out here in a nice t-shirt and not be uncomfortable It's about 70 degrees out, so let's start digging. Got the tires aired back up. I'm gonna rip off this whole nose here, and need a little bit of help, so let me go get Livia. Alright, look who it is.
Hello.
Ready to push?
Oh, we're pushing it.
Yeah.
Inside though.
Future driver is gonna push her car in.
Future crasher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just gotta get the front tires on. I don't want to push it all the way in.
Okay.
You can do it.
We can do it.
We gotta get this front part of the car off first, though. All right, so it's been a long time since we ripped the motor out of this thing. Actually, to be exact, 2020 was when we pulled it out. So, long time ago. And when we pulled the motor out, we actually left the transmission in it and like put a big old ratchet strap around it to hold it up. But then I realized that I wanted to go to a different route with the transmission, so we pulled that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to shove it all in at once, tranny and motor at the same time, and do one of these things. And I'm gonna cut that junky ass exhaust out to kind of give us some room, and then I'm gonna redo it, obviously. So we'll see how it goes. I know for sure I gotta pull this front bumper off because my cherry picker's not gonna go far enough back to get the job done. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do right now. Get this bad boy off.
Steam rolling out from under her hood. Pulled over thinking I could do some good. Walked to her window on the driver's side with my Phillips head flashlight and needle nose pliers. Thought I could handle this little breakdown till the door opened up and she stepped out. Tears welling up in her pretty blue eyes. All I could say was, honey, please don't cry. I'm a mechanic, I can fix it. Roll up my sleeves and get with it. If it's tore up, broke down, bent, busted, burned out, or needs a little TLC, call on me. And don't panic, I'm a mechanic.
All right, got her in last night, and she's just kind of sitting there. I'm looking at all the angles and trying to get it as centered as possible and make sure the headers fit, that we can't run, but maybe one day if we go to like an open show. So I think I got it pretty much squared away. I'm gonna go ahead and tack weld the mounts in for now and then pull her back out.
2 kids later, it's still her and me, stretching the rope of life to make ends meet. Paycheck to paycheck just don't get us by, so we both do a little something on the side. She does hair and I do brakes, and other tune-ups out back in the shade. Might be a few chores work from under the hood, but I'm her number one, get her done in our neighborhood. I'm a mechanic, I can fix it. Roll up my sleeves and get her with it. If it's tore up, broke down, bent, busted, burned out, or needs a little TLC. Baby, call on me. And don't panic, I'm a mechanic. Sometimes I get a call in the middle of the night.
All right, put you guys some time lapse. Motor and tranny's out. Got the motor mounts in. We bolted them. We're thinking about welding them, but we figured, you know what, this thing might hit the wall once or twice, so it might be better just to bolt them in so we can take them out, waller out the holes or whatever. And there goes the compressor. Eric's back. A lot of you guys been asking about Eric. He's still around. Back in the saddle and helping me out doing some engine and transmission installation. Got to pull the bell housing off, put the clutch in there, and paint the motor still, but we're making progress here. Yeah.
The drive line lined up.
The headers fit, the exhaust manifolds fit. I had to kind of fabricate a little bit of a transmission mount down here. Still got a little more welding to do on it, but should be good to go. Hopefully the solid mounts in the front and the solid mount in the rear is going to be what we need to do here and not break off any ears like I've heard people do, but only time will tell. So we're going to keep on going here.
No, that was
Hit
good.
We'll see.
Woo-hoo!
All right, Eric, your turn now.
Not a chance.
What?
We're back.
Why?
In the words, Eric, that's a Chihuahua bear hammer. All right, so we're trying to convert a traditional rubber transmission mount into a solid one, which you can see I welded a little plate there, but there's still plenty of rubber in there. So Eric was using the Chihuahua air hammer, and it didn't really, it worked a little bit, but we got a better idea here. You probably know where this is going. Like baking cookies. Nice and pretty. All right, so moving on. Gonna finally put a couple coats of paint on this bad boy. The good old Chevy orange, like I always do. And I got some junk timing cover on it and junk valve cover and my junk intake manifold just so I can paint it right now. And so it's nice and warm outside, about 70 degrees right now, and I took a heat gun. After I brake cleaned the crap out of the engine block, I took a heat gun and dried it off really good and got it hot. And so most of the moisture I think is out of the block, and hopefully this paint will adhere good to it. So here we go.
Something's on fire. It ain't the house of my old truck, but I'm a man for the job when she's all tore up. I'm a mechanic, I can fix it.
Shiny. All right, so I got the whole thing painted with a couple coats on it. You can probably see in the video that I got a freaking orange dust cloud on the ground here. It smells great in here. You guys know what I'm talking about when I'm saying it smells great. That engine paint spray can, one of the best smells in the world. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and rip the pan off and put the chrome timing cover on there and start dressing it up with the flywheel and clutch and all that, and the real valve covers are gonna go on there, and then plop her in. But I'm gonna pretty much end the video now because it's Sunday night and I gotta go to work tomorrow, and we'll pick this back up on probably a Thirsty Thursday. It feels good to be back working on race car stuff finally. I mean, it feels like it's been forever since I was doing race car stuff. So the hobby stock's in here. Our first race and the super truck is not until May 25th at Antioch Speedway, our home track. And so we still got a little bit of time in between then and now. I got a couple functions, weddings and stuff to go to in between then. But I'm gonna try to get as much done on this hobby stock as I can while it's sitting in here, and have a good time while I'm doing it. So you guys remember to drop a comment if you think you know what was going on with this motor over here with that distributor cap that had a hole in. Checking something. See how smart you guys are out there. Anyways, drop me a comment there. Let me know what you think, and you know, also where you're watching from and all that good stuff. I'd like to know where you guys are in the country, all my fans out there. So remember, if it's bent, it ain't broken. We'll be back here soon, plopping this baby in for good.